So welcome back to another Film My Walkies. So the more observant amongst you might notice that there is a lack of somebody today. Marvin isn't with me today. Don't worry, he's fine. It's because I fancied a couple of days away trying to see if I could spot some wildlife. And when you've got a dog with you, you've got no chance, basically, apart from birds maybe. So I've got a couple of days wandering around the Forest of Dean, seeing what I can see and having a couple of mindful walks. It's February, so it's still very quiet here. There's not a huge amount of people around. But hopefully we'll see some good stuff. So don't worry, Marvin will be back soon. But in the meantime, let's have a nice walk. Just us people. I've been walking pretty aimlessly through the forest today. I've just given myself an amount of time rather than a route. And I've just come across, I don't know whether it's just a humongous spoil heap, but it looks like it's got some kind of wall at the top. I'm not sure if I can get to it. I may give in and look at the map. But I was hoping to just, follow my feet today. Don't know if you can see it on there. Let's head on round a bit more and see if I can figure out what it is. If you can read that Roll of Honour sculpture, remembering all those men who lost their lives in the coal and iron mines and quarries of the Forest of Dean. Erected by the Forest of Dean Local History Society 2005. The three elements depict stone, iron and coal. The coal element is represented by carved and blackened Dean oak, the iron by pre-rusted fabricated steel, and the stone by Forest of Dean bedrock. Each element has a number of stainless steel discs set into the inside faces and as an abstraction of the checks or tokens normally carried by miners in more recent times to determine who was below ground in the event of accidents. Graham Tyler and John Wakefield sculptors. And in Braille, it's cool. Well, being from Wales, I can understand why it's important to commemorate people who've lost their lives getting coal out of the ground. It's very cool. Not sure if you can actually see how steep that slope is, but not for the faint-hearted. Oh, it's already been a bit of a climb. Okay. Sorry if all you're hearing is my gasping. Can you see the deer? Very cute. Sorry, darling. Don't want to frighten it too much. Oh, more than one. So, don't know if you can read that. HMS Victory. Following Nelson's visit in 1802, an oak tree was planted here in 1808. It was felled in 2004 in order to refurbish a gun emplacement on HMS Victory in preparation for the bicentennial celebrations of Trafalgar. Ah, that's kind of a sad story, but at least there's lots of other trees left here, I guess. I do know a lot of the Forest of Dean was planted, or sections of it were planted, to build ships, and then ships started being made out of metal instead, and so the trees were left here in peace, which is nice. Nuthatch. Cute. If you can see that, it's a little muntjac deer. I didn't mean to frighten it, but I'm as stealthy as a brick. What I was heading over to try and see is this bracket fungus on this tree, because it's the biggest I've ever seen. You see that? It's absolutely massive. Oh, just seen that deer running away. Sorry, mate. There's some on the floor here as well. Absolutely solid. Very cool. I was just looking at this holly, and if you look down the bottom at kind of my waist height, the leaves are all really, really spiky, but further up, where the deer can't reach, they're smooth. quite clever. Okay, I've been following kind of a makeshift bike trail. Let's see. Oh my goodness. What a terrible, terrible idea. Okay. Kind of thinking if it can take a bike and a person, it can take me, surely. Whee! Good.